While the cryptocurrency market is falling towards the downside, GALA is no different. However, it's starting to look like it's finding some levels at which buyers are coming in. Is GALA looking like it's going to be able to start putting in some higher highs and then be able to return and push back towards the upside? Or is this just a bit of a blip on the return down towards further downside? Now, one thing I want to talk about, guys, is at the moment, particularly in the last few days, as soon as you have a bit of a fall or a bit of a sell-off like we've seen in Bitcoin and everything, there's a huge amount of panic that enters the market, okay? A lot of fear. And ultimately, when people are fearful, we actually want to be looking to buy. Okay, Warren Buffett is probably the world's most successful investor. He says, be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy only when others are fearful. If we jump back to the chart, this is what he means when people are being greedy. It was when people are looking to buy. It's maybe when people have bought here and then they're starting to buy more and buy more, thinking that they're going to come and be rich. Okay, so whatever coin that is, whether they're thinking that it's going to go to, in the case of GALA, maybe $1, $5, $10, it might do that a long way down the line, but nothing does it in a straight line. And whenever you see people being very greedy and saying that these things are going to happen, that's when we want to have a bit of a caution in us, especially when we're very overbought like this. Is always going to likely push towards the downside when that sentiment opens in the market. But in this situation, where we're looking down and we're looking at oversold, a lot of people would have been panic selling, and they would have been panic selling down here, providing lower costs for people to buy at. What's key to see here is we got this low here, and at the moment we're starting to find a low that is higher up. Now that is a key indicator that we could be about to have a trend reversal, in my opinion. If we're able to push back towards these levels and break through here, then we're going to have a perfect W play out, which should bring us back towards these sort of levels up here at around 69 cents. But nothing is set in stone right now. If you look across the top of here, we can see quite a clear trend line playing out. Ultimately, what I think we may well be starting to see here is some sort of a symmetrical triangle playing out. And, as long as we are holding this bottom line here, then we're going to be pushing back towards the upside. So 0.51 in the short term is when we need to be looking. I wanted to also draw your attention to this green line here, guys, which is the 50 period moving average, and this is the 100 period moving average. If we have this green line crossing the blue line, then things are looking a bit ominous, and we could well be seeing the GALA price continue further towards the downside. But as I said, we're looking a bit more bullish, that we're holding up at these levels here. You can see in Bitcoin as well as other cryptos starting to look fairly solid as well. Previously, these were lines of resistance. Now we've kind of come up and we've started to flip them into new levels of support. So potentially right now, if we're able to make it up to a 0.52 and break through, then we could be looking at a great buying opportunity where, we're going to get a discount of this price. The other day we were up at 0.85, so now we're having another bite of the cherry, guys. So look at the Fibonacci retracement from this swing high down all the way up to the top. We can see that we have come down to some key levels, and at the moment we're literally sat on the line with the 0.786. Now it would be nice to see getting it back above the 786, using this as support, and that again will be building us. And then we'll come in line, the next target 618 will be up at 0.54, which will allow us to break out of this pattern and then potentially see some more upside action. But don't expect us to be able to shoot back up and return to these all-time high prices anytime soon. We could see a bit of sideways action, particularly with the uncertainty in the market. But things are looking pretty positive for GALA, in my opinion. I could be wrong, guys, so go away and do your own research and never invest any more money than you can afford to lose. Please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and if you're new to the channel, then subscribe. Thanks very much for watching.